What is going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel. With the videos I drop on this channel, the primary goal is to help people lose weight, build muscle, and have an aesthetic physique. I teach you what meals to eat, the anabolic versions, to make sure you're eating good and losing weight at the same time. But what most people have trouble with is, what do you eat between meals? What about the snacks? What do you eat when you run out of time and you can't prep a meal or cook some? Well, don't you guys worry, because you're in luck. In today's video, I'm gonna show you all of my little cheat codes, my hacks, my diet tips and tricks that help me stay lean, and most importantly, enjoy what I'm doing. Losing weight and maintaining a lean physique is not difficult. It all comes down to knowledge. And in this video, I'm gonna share all of mine with you. Let me put a shirt on and let's get into this. And you guys know the drill. On this channel, we give out anabars like Oprah Winfrey gives out tropical vacations. If you wanna enter to win, you just gotta like the video, be subscribed to the channel, and leave a comment down below. I will choose a winner randomly and announce it in the next video. And also, every flavor of anabar just went live as a restock as of the time this video drops. So if you wanna get in there early before they're sold out, you already know the drill. theanabar.com, code RJF10. Now, let's get to these foods. And in the middle of us filming that first clip, my Amazon order actually showed up. And ironically enough, it contains the first food on this list. My first diet cheat code food is going to be these Quest tortilla-style protein chips, preferably in the chili lime flavor. These things are absolutely phenomenal. My mindset lately with my diet, right, is that right now I'm following the anabolic diet, of course, but I'm only really eating 2 anabolic meals a day. I do breakfast and I do dinner. The rest of my day is so swamped, I'm so busy, that stopping to cook something isn't really ideal for me. So instead, all these foods I'm about to show you, I basically just fill the middle of my diet with these foods and bookend my diet with anabolic meals. So basically, chocolate chip waffles in the morning, anabolic. All of these foods I'm about to show you. Then for dinner, maybe anabolic pizza, spaghetti, tacos, whatever my girlfriend's in the mood for, that's what we'll do. But Quest chips have become a staple, because in this bag, only 140 calories, 4.5 grams of fat, 4 grams of carbs, 20 grams of protein. 2 rules of the anabolic diet: I want to make sure my protein is high. I don't want to be snacking on anything that's not helping me reach that goal. I find the more protein I eat in a day, the easier it is for me to maintain my leanness. My body responds well to really high protein. And when I'm eating chips like this, it makes the whole process stupid easy and delicious. And if you've never seen one of these before, it essentially looks like a chip you'd get at a Mexican restaurant, except these actually have a lot of flavor. And at this point in my diet, I don't let my house run out of these. My girlfriend loves them, I love them. When those cravings come knocking, instead of eating something bad for me, I eat this instead. Boom, 20 grams of protein, filling, and it just keeps my day right on moving. And this next one, I know everybody's gonna love because I do. So here we go. Our second food is going to be protein-packed cereals. We all grew up eating it. I sure did. Some days that was like the only meal I'd eat all day. I love cereal. It's convenient. You just pour milk and you go. Yeah, I got a couple different examples right here. This Cashy Cinnamon Crisp is 13 grams of protein a serving. And then one of my favorites, you might have saw it in the last recipe video we did, but the Special K protein cereal is pretty fantastic. For one serving, we get 1.5 grams of fat, 39 grams of carbs with 5 grams of fiber, but 15 grams of protein. Now, some of you might think that the carbs are a little high, not enough protein, but what I do is I take a scoop away, mix it with almond milk, I use that as my milk, and it easily takes the protein in this up to around 40 grams, which is perfect. I can have a meal ready in just a couple minutes, one that I enjoy, tastes good, and doesn't feel like dieting. Like I said, I'm cooking my first and last meal of the day, anabolic meals straight out of the cookbook. But between that, I'm looking for convenient ways to get it in, and with this, it makes it easy, and my girlfriend loves it too. And when we're talking about making nutrition easy and making a diet something that we can actually follow, these next two are complete staples. Every single morning, the first thing I do when I wake up is I take 2 scoops of greens powder. I'm using Amazing Grass straight from Amazon, and I combine that with 2 scoops of this sugar-free psyllium husk fiber powder. I mix these up in a drink, and between the two, we end up with 90 calories, but we're getting 0 grams of fat, 20 grams of carbs, 12 grams of fiber with 2 grams of protein. So what this is doing right here is ensuring that I'm not gonna be micronutrient deficient from not eating my broccoli, my asparagus, the vegetables I don't enjoy eating at all. I don't gotta worry about those because I'm loading up on greens, and then I don't gotta worry about fiber from not getting a lot of fiber anywhere else in my diet. I'm kind of front loading it in the morning, keeps all my trips to the restroom regular. It kind of takes the stress off my plate that I need to be eating salads all day. Not that I don't eat greens, but I don't even want to have to really think about it. I know my bases are covered if I do this, and I don't have to overthink it. I don't think this is a complete replacement for every green in your life, but I really think you're better off doing this than doing no greens at all. Once again, we're saving time, we're being efficient, and I'm not forcing myself to eat anything in a meal that I don't necessarily want. Greens powder and fiber, I recommend everybody watching takes both of these every single day. Now these next ones I'm about to show you, my favorite use for these is when I'm going to the movies. I don't want to go there and order a nacho, a hot dog, a thing of candy, something that's gonna throw my diet off. I don't want to do that. Instead, I will sneak one of these in, give me something to eat the entire time. It's gonna, of course, keep me anabolic and keep me on track. What we got here is a pack of 0 sugar beef jerky, which I absolutely love and swear by. And these I just discovered in the last month. And these have been a game changer. These Prosec's Family Smokehouse Beef Sticks. Now the reason that I like both of these is because A, they taste good, but B, the macros are phenomenal. In each of these beef sticks, if you only eat one, it's only 0 grams of fat, 0 grams of carbs, 9 grams of protein with only 40 calories. This is essentially pure protein. This entire pack is 200 calories of 45 grams of protein. That's insane. It's just about as anabolic as it gets. The 0 sugar beef jerky is pretty close. Each serving is only 70 calories, 1.5 grams of fat, 0 carb, and 14 grams of protein. So either way you slice it, both of these are basically just meat. And if we know anything, meat is extremely anabolic. Plus, who doesn't love beef jerky or a good old-fashioned beef stick? Replace whatever other snacks you have with these, and that physique's gonna come a long way. And the next food on the list, you guys probably can see coming from a mile away. But you already know, I'm such a big fan of protein bars, I started my own company. And as much as they say you shouldn't get high off your own supply, I'm getting high all day. Obviously, Anabar is my protein bar of choice. I really do believe with 100% of my heart that it is the best tasting protein bar, the only one that actually tastes like a candy bar that's on the market. So it's something I actually look forward to eating. It doesn't have the same taffy-like texture as, let's say, like a Quest bar. We actually use real food in it, so you're eating a lot of honey, peanut butter, real white chocolate, things of that nature, but we still pack in 21 grams of protein. What I like about Anabar is that we sweeten it with honey. It's got actual sugar in it, which makes it perfect for me and how I utilize it lately, which is either as a pre-workout meal, that way I got that sugar in my system before I go in and crush the weights, or I'll use it as a post-workout meal immediately after. Refill that glycogen, give me some of my energy back, all while getting in the protein and it tasting really dang good. If you want my ultimate recommendation on which Anabar flavor to choose, if you like Fruity Pebbles, definitely do this one, because as you can see, we got Fruity Pebbles loaded throughout the entire thing, coated in white chocolate, and it really is a delicacy. That never gets old. If you want to check it out, they're available in Trader Joe's. You can go to a Trader Joe's and grab a couple. Or right now, like I said, every flavor just restocked on the site. We were just sold out for a minute. So if you want to check it out, theanabar.com, code RJF10, I'll save you money and you'll be getting the protein-packed candy bar. And when you utilize these right in your diet, it really can be a cheat code. In this next food, I'm surprised more people don't talk about. If there's one food I've eaten more than any other during these last couple months, it is 2% low-fat cottage cheese. People are sleeping on the macros in this. If we consume the entire container, what we get is only 15 grams of fat, 30 grams of carbs, but 78 grams of protein. Yeah, it's got a little fat and a little carbs, but the protein is through the roof. And what I find with cottage cheese is that this really keeps me full. I've been known to eat 2 to 3 of these big containers throughout the day if I'm extra hungry, and that gets me into the evening time after eating an anabolic breakfast. After eating these, I'm already sitting over 200 grams of protein. It's quick, it's convenient, it's inexpensive at the store, and most importantly, while I don't think it's a delicacy, I think it does taste pretty good. Just make sure if you're buying it that you're doing the 2% version. If you do fat-free, you're gonna hate yourself, and if you get anything above 2%, there's gonna be too much fat, it's gonna be worth it. But trust me when I say I have eaten more cottage cheese in the past 2 months than I've eaten my entire life combined. And if you look at my physique, I would say the proof is in the pudding, or the cottage cheese, whichever analogy you prefer. Now, when I tell you that cottage cheese is my most consumed food over the last 2 months, then this next one is definitely close second. What I have here is canned chicken breast. Now, before you gag, I've got to preface that before I knew any better, I wasn't sure how this was gonna taste. Eating canned chicken out of a can sounded terrible. And I don't know if it's specifically the Kroger brand or not, but this stuff is phenomenal. It literally, the chicken in here, the texture of it, the softness is about the same as if you ate chicken noodle soup. You know how they got the little pieces of chicken in there that are floating around that are good and chewy and soft? That is exactly what all the chicken in here tastes like. And the best part is, in this whole can, it's only 210 calories with 4.5 grams of fat, 3 grams of carbs, and 36 grams of protein. These are a game changer for me if I just need a quick 36 grams of protein with barely any other macros or very minimal calories. And since we're eating meat, it's extra anabolic. I find it very satisfying. I think it tastes good. And then once all that chicken is in my stomach, I am pretty full and I remain that way for a while. Majority of the time, I'm eating this plain when I go to the store. At least the last time I went, I literally bought 18 protein cans because you can buy it in bulk for cheap. In between this and the cottage cheese, I burn through these at a record pace. Like I said, throughout the day, I'm not cooking, I'm busy, I'm editing, I'm filming, doing stuff for Anabar. I'm a busy dude. And with this, I just gotta pop it with a can opener, grab a fork, munch down, have the whole thing eaten start to finish open in about 5 minutes. I got 36 grams of protein and I am well on my way. Seriously, I recommend get at least 1 can of this and try it. Kroger brand if you can, and afterwards, I guarantee you're gonna thank me. And this next one is the most convenient way you'll ever get protein in your life. We all know how convenient a standard protein shake is. 2 scoops, shake it up, drink it, you are on your way. But what if it was even more convenient? You'd probably drink more of them, right? Well, what we got here is Premier Protein RTD ready to drink protein drinks. Now you guys know on this channel, when I talk about protein powders, I don't often actually drink a protein shake with protein powder. Usually if I'm using protein powder, it's for a recipe like one of my desserts, my cookies, something along those lines, straight out of the Anabolic cookbook, which speaking of, if you want to follow the best diet in the world, we're eating foods you actually love. Like I just mentioned, the protein cookie, chocolate chip waffles for breakfast, pizza for dinner, fried chicken, things like that, but you want them to fit into your diet, have a lot of protein, work for losing fat. Don't forget, you can always grab a copy of my cookbook at that first link in the description box. This thing is loaded down with information and recipes over 300 pages. I guarantee if you follow what's in here, you follow my rules and use cheat codes like I'm showing you in this video, you'll get 1 step closer to having the body you always wanted. All my knowledge is downloaded into this book, and every time I drop a new video, it gets updated for free. So really, you get it once, it keeps growing in perpetuity. If you're interested, check it out, link in description. But basically, with these, we just keep them in the fridge. And if you want a quick 30 grams of protein with some good flavor, these things are right up your alley. One thing I'll do with these is if I want extra protein and I'm eating the protein cereal I showed you guys earlier, I just open one of these and use it as the milk. And in just one of these drinks, we have 3 grams of fat, 4 grams of carbs, 30 grams of protein with 160 calories. Essentially pure protein, and since that protein's in here, unlike drinking a Mountain Dew, this will actually fill you up, and you're gonna enjoy drinking it too. That caramel is good. By far my favorite flavor. They make a lot of these that are lacking in the flavor department, but if you want ready to drink protein drinks at a good price with really good macros, you can't go wrong with these. Should be able to pick these up at just about any grocery store near you. And if you guys followed the last cut that I did on the channel, one food I swore by then, that I still swear by today for quick, convenient protein that's tasty is reduced sodium deli chicken breast. You guys know what it is. Your parents probably made you sandwiches like this growing up. They'd pile that lunch meat high. It was an easy way to pack a lunch, but back then we didn't think about it in terms of the protein content. Now I would literally take this, roll it up, and eat it just like so. In one 56-gram serving or 2 ounces of this chicken breast, we have only 1.5 grams of fat, 60 calories, 0 grams of carbs with 12 grams of protein. So essentially, once again, like the canned chicken breast, we're getting a pure protein source. In my opinion, this is a little tastier, but it's also a little more expensive. But I do like to have this sitting around if I really don't feel like doing anything other than grabbing chicken, using no utensils, can openers, nothing like that, roll it up and just go to town. And a lot of people have gripes about the amount of sodium in lunch meat, but when you do the reduced sodium version, it's actually not that bad. And remember, it's not sodium making you fat, it's calories making you fat. Too much salt, yeah, you can hold a little water, look a little puffy, but it's not real weight. You reduce the sodium, drink a little extra water, sweat it out, and it's gone. And if you don't like chicken, you can always do turkey breast. They make some pretty lean roast beef, and they also have flavors of this chicken breast as well, like barbecue. So if you're looking for a quick, high protein snack that tastes good, a cheat code if you will, can't go wrong with a little good old fashioned deli chicken breast. And there you have it, folks. Those are my current diet cheat codes that are helping me lose weight, stay full, eat good, get enough protein in, stay anabolic, and most importantly, make it to where I enjoy this entire lifestyle. Like I said, I start my day with one anabolic meal out of the cookbook. I end my day with another anabolic meal out of the cookbook, and everything you just saw is currently what I'm sandwiching in throughout the day. For me, this has made my entire diet way easier. I don't have to think about food once my workday starts, and I don't gotta think about it again until my workday is over. I grab one of these approved foods from my list, I enjoy, and I keep it moving. So hopefully you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, enter the giveaway, because that'll make you hit the thumbs up button, comment down below, and perhaps subscribe if you are not. Oh, we got to announce the Anabar giveaway winner. The winner from the last video is Ashley Osborne with the comment. Been following you for years now, and you're the reason I lost 35 plus pounds before having a baby. Now postpartum, I'm back on that weight loss journey and binging your content advice even more. Well, Ashley, congratulations on the baby. If you were able to lose lose 35 pounds before, then I don't doubt that you can easily do it again. You already know what you gotta do. It's all about consistency. You take the right actions, you have no choice but to get the right reaction. And if you're following the anabolic diet, eating cheat code foods like the ones I just showed you, I have no doubt you'll get that baby weight off ASAP. Shoot me an email at the email in my description box. I will get a box of Anabars out to you ASAP. For everybody else, we just had the full restock. You can head over to theanabar.com. Use code RJF10, you'll save money. You'll be getting the best protein bar in the world. Appreciate you guys as always. Don't forget, you can grab a copy of the Anabolic Cookbook at the first link in my description box. I believe if you follow it, it can change your life. Meal plans and online coaching available at RemingtonJamesFitness.com. I can make a meal plan for you. Tell you specifically your height, your weight, your age, your gender, everything, I take all of that into consideration and I build a plan specifically tailored for you. Check that out if you're interested. And as always, if you like anything I'm wearing in these videos, Young LA is the sponsor. YoungLA.com, code RJF, gonna save you money. You can get some cool Christmas gifts, cool workout stuff, cool date night stuff for him or her. Make sure you check it out. And with that, we are out of here. Appreciate you guys so very much. Enter the giveaway. And until next time, ladies and gentlemen, I'll see every one of you at the next video. See you guys. Wham, bam, bam, baby. We gone.